Hello Libra, Libra Rising and Libra Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card forecast for the week starting January 23rd, 2017. I almost said February because I've been doing the February monthly horoscopes all week. So, Libra, quick reminder for you guys, this week on Thursday is another Astrology Love webinar. If you missed the first one, we're going to be talking all about compatibility, reading synastry in the charts, and how to look for karmic relationships. So if you're interested in that, you can always follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, to register and hold your spot and get ready for Thursday. So, what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, this week we have a complete opposite of last week. Last week we had Mars crossing Chiron. People were extra reactive, a little bit extra sensitive, and a lot more, buttons to push were just too easy. It was too easy to do. It was too easy to push other people's buttons. It was too easy to push our buttons. Now we have people behaving. And a lot of that actually has to do with Venus crossing Chiron Tuesday and Wednesday this week. Interestingly enough, it's the same angle, it's a different planet. And with Venus crossing Chiron in your 6th house of reputation, there's a huge theme of forgiveness, forgetting, redemption, and recovery. Because when Venus crosses Chiron, it's talking about an opportunity to bring peace to some inner turmoil, whether it's having to do with inner turmoil going on with people you relate to at work, people that you work with, because it is the 6th house, or perhaps even inner turmoil regarding your reputation, how you're seen, and versus how you want other people to see you. And that can be kind of an interesting thing, because sometimes we get seen in a good light, it's just not the light that we want to be seen in. But we have a chance to actually have a more authentic relationship this week with those folks if we actually use this energy to our advantage. If there have been any problems going on as far as the way you relate to people, the way you can work with people on a team or, one-on-one, this is going to be, again, an opportunity to patch up and clean things up. Later on in the week, we've got Mercury in Capricorn, forming a charming sextile to Neptune between your 4th house of home and family and the 6th house. And whenever we have Mercury sextile to Neptune, we have some extra opportunities coming our way, especially when it comes to perhaps actually including or merging our home priorities and our business priorities. This could be more money coming into the family, or more money coming to you through a spouse, some kind of good news as far as financial security coming from a landlord or a roommate, or possibly even great news for you if you are looking to try and expand or maybe even build on the reputation of a home-based business or private enterprise. So stay tuned for that. Thursday and Friday should be bringing some good news and good luck your way too. So what is going on with your cards then, Libra? Well, for your spiritual advice this week, we do have the card of Otherworld. Okay? And in the Oracle deck, the Otherworld card is it's very close to, I guess you could say, the Death card in the Tarot. And it's talking about getting rid of or getting ready to let go of something that we need to transition away from. That's the thing about the Otherworld card. This is not something that's going to come as an awful surprise. But it does say that if there is, perhaps a connection that you have, a job that you have, a situation that you are sort of committed to or bound to that you need to escape, or that you need to let go or release from your life, this is the week where we might be doing it. Again, it's not coming as an awful surprise. This is something that you've seen coming. We may have put it off for far too long, and it's time to actually commit to that decision. Okay? So this week it is going to be a little bit about social decluttering, a little bit about professional decluttering. And again, it's not something that's out of the blue. I think you might already know what this is. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Judgment card reversed. And this card is actually saying, again, this week we have to be sort of careful about the way we let other people kind of run away with their associations regarding us. Even I've had those kinds of situations here on YouTube where it's kind of like people think they know who I am because I put up a lot of videos, but when they go and find out what I'm really all about, it kind of changes a lot of people's perceptions, because some people will see you the way they want to see you, some people will project things onto you, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's with your family, to make it easier on them to associate with you. Now for you, Libra, the issue is that with the Judgment card is reversed, that also can mean people are presumpting you a lot, giving you jobs and giving you assignments that, either you don't want or you're not necessarily aware that that was coming around the bend anyway. Some people sign you up and volunteer you for things that you don't want to do. And with the Judgment card reversed, we have a lot of correction needing to happen at the workplace this week. And you're the one doing the correcting. For your communications with air when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we've got the Devil card upright. And this card may actually prove to be a bit of a challenge because we're dealing with a bad influence coming back into the lives of one of your friends and your family members. And the Devil card can be a point where we have to pay attention to where this friend or this relative is also responsible for inviting this person or this influence back into their life. This could be a difficult ex of theirs, this could be just a bad friend, or somebody who, they might have a bit of a codependent relationship with. And the Devil card upright is saying this person, for some reason, can't seem to let this go. And it's their bad influence. It's not your bad influence. You do have agency here. You don't have to get involved if you don't want to. But if you really do care about your friend, I think that this time around you might want to let him or her know just exactly what they're in for. Because sometimes people forget cycles. They forget that something happens over and over and over again, and they treat it like it's the first time it's happened, when really it's more like the 29th or 30th time. And so this week it might be important to kind of pay attention to where being a good friend might not be saying exactly what's popular, but saying, exactly what is going to come, because, if it's the 29th, 30th time it's happening, we're fools if we're going to pretend we're shocked. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Queen of Cups upright. Now this card isn't necessarily a bad card. In fact, with the Queen of Cups upright, this can actually indicate here, again, people looking out for you, people sticking up for you, people going out of their way for you. But with the Queen of Cups upright as a challenge, it can indicate, again, what we saw before with the Judgment card reversed, people perhaps jumping to conclusions. Jumping to good conclusions, but the wrong conclusions nonetheless. And this can also be, this can be kind of difficult to deal with, because with the Queen of Cups, we have somebody who wants to be supportive, and we have somebody who wants to be helpful, but they're kind of going with their own wants. They're kind of putting their own, again, presumptions first, and not necessarily checking in with you. So even though their intentions are pure, they could be causing some interesting little snafus. Most likely a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, or somebody with those qualities very heavy in them. They are doing this in the interest of nurturing, though, even if it might seem a tad smothering or just a tad incorrect. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we have the Ace of Wands upright. Looks like a damn good week for love and romance, because the Ace of Wands is all about passion, it's all about recreation, it's all about stimulation. And a lot of you Libra people could be having a very, very sweet week indeed. The Ace of Wands upright does indicate, though, for those of you who are single and looking, pay attention to how fast things are going in this new coupling, in this new relationship. Sometimes with the Ace of Wands it gets a little ungrounded, and people tend to go a little bit faster than they should, or get more emotionally hooked than they should in the beginning. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to turn out badly, but, sometimes it all depends on the person, how well they can handle that. And so a crush or somebody you're dating might get a little bit infatuated, and we don't want that infatuation to go too far, because we still want this to work, but we do have a good chance here. For those of you who are currently coupled, the Ace of Wands upright is absolutely gorgeous, because again, it does indicate you and your partner are sort of getting a lot more of a fiery passion burning around you. I think that a lot of time is going to be spent, maybe even playing hooky, perhaps even doing a little bit more one-on-one time together, finding ins and odds, just odd times to be able to do that, sneaking around, all kinds of fun little recreational activity in that regard is going to be abundant with you this week. So I want you to, just play ball, improvise a little bit. So that is your forecast, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, if you'd like to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.